Hello students, today we're going to draw a flower. I would like you guys to draw it with your pencil, but for this exercise, so you guys can see clearly on the video, I'm going to draw it with a pen. And this flower is inspired by Georgia or O'Keeffe's white flower. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. Again, I would like you to do it with your pencil. I'm just doing it with a marker so we can see, you're able to see my lines, okay? So let's get started. Georgia's flower is white, but for this exercise, we're gonna dry it, and then I encourage you to color it any color you like. So we're gonna use in our watercolor palette here, our praying watercolor palette. And what we do when we're ready to paint, we get our paintbrush, we dip it in water, and then we start using which color we want, okay? And we have extra piece of paper to dry our brush or to clean our brush. Okay, so let's get started on drawing our flower. So this is our small canvas, or if you have a piece of paper. We usually do our horizontal line and our vertical line, but for this exercise, we're just gonna imagine it our horizontal line, our vertical line, and we're gonna go here in the middle. Try your best, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a circle, okay? Maybe a little bit jagged, doesn't have to be perfect circle. So it kind of represents the middle of the flower. So it's kind of in the middle of my canvas or paper, okay? Then I'm gonna draw pretty large petals, okay? So I'm gonna start with the top one. It's kind of go up to the top side, a left diagonal line, and then I'm gonna draw the top of a petal, and then make it kind of curvy maybe, and then a little make another diagonal line down to the center of the flower. So this could be one of our petals, okay? Then I'm gonna keep going all around till I draw my whole flower. So I'm gonna kind of go up here in the edge, keep going down from the petal, go up a little up, and go back down to the center. So these are our large petals for my flower. I'm gonna go up to the top here again, make it kind of pointy, go around, and going back down to the center. So they kind of look like pizza slices, okay? It also look like triangles. So these are our petals, okay? I'm gonna go here on this edge and keep going around, kind of a little jagged, not that straight, and then make my diagonal line to the middle of my flower, okay? I'm gonna go a little bit to the tip here, maybe it's slanted a little bit more, and go back to the center. So doesn't really look like a flower just yet, and that's fine. I'm gonna go on this side, gonna go up a little this way maybe, and connect to the other edge, okay? So these are our inspired petals, okay? Now Georgia O'Keeffe's white flower painting has a lot of leaves on the top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. But for this exercise, I'm leaving it up to you. You guys are able to do maybe a vase or a stem and then add some leaves. I'm gonna leave it up to you to see what you would like to create. But for this exercise, I'm gonna do a stem just to kind of show that it's a flower, okay? You can make it kind of large or thin. So I'm making a little stem right there. Also, I'm gonna add a pretty large leaf to the left, kind of go up, pointy, curve, and back down, okay? Just make it, and then I'm gonna add the line in the middle. Kind of shows the line of the leaf. And then I think I'm gonna add more leaves on all over, okay? So you guys are welcome to do that. I'm gonna add another leaf over here and kind of round it all the way to the tip of the leaf. I'm gonna make my line my line inside of my leaf, okay? You can go all the way to the bottom or leave it there in the middle. Okay, so we have our flower there. And I'm gonna go over the lines. You are welcome to add more details in your flower, okay? But for this, I think I'm just gonna start, maybe put some details in the center of the flower. And again, you're welcome to put more leaves over here in the back. But for this exercise, I think I'm gonna start painting it, okay? So again, Georgia O'Keeffe's white flower is obviously white. She had the white ivory color leaves, and then her leaves were nice and green. Her background was nice and blue. But again, I'm leaving this up to you to see how to color however you would like to color for this project. So I got my brush, got my water, and I'm gonna start dipping my brush in my cup of water, maybe dry it a little bit, and start with the colors. Now you can make this your colorful flower. So, I guess I think I'm gonna color it orange. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of water and start watering that orange and start coloring my leaf. I'm sorry, my petal, okay? So you guys are welcome to mix colors, to maybe, and mix your colors, okay? If you wanna start making it maybe a yellow orange maybe. Okay, if you want to mix, what you could do, you could bring some colors. So you could put orange here, and then you could grab yellow here, and you could start mixing it here. Like if you want a yellow orange, for example. Okay, so I'm gonna start painting